So countries that have been left behind are seeking to introduce non-custodial sentencing or community sentencing because they can't continue to take care of people in prison. They don't have the best of prisons, and they can't build more prisons. They can't afford that. So they are rather using the community sentencing approach. But as I understand it, that should not be the motivation. The motivation should be because we are human, and our attitude and our orientation, our paradigm should not be an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Particularly, there are circumstances where it is unjustifiable. You can't explain why during COVID, like you mentioned a while during in your introduction, during COVID, we passed a law, the Imposition of Restrictions Act. Unfortunately, the GBA and others, campaigned for the sentences or the punishment to be reduced. It was not. The Ghana's parliament decided that if you did not wear your mask, you should be asked to pay between 12,000 and 60,000. So that's what a judge has been given to do. The judge cannot do otherwise. Ask you to pay between 12,000 and 60,000. If you can't find that money, and people who couldn't even buy masks had to face this. If you can't find that money, then you go to jail, not for a few months, not for 3 months, not for a year, like you discovered on Newsfile this week. The PFM Act, the law that we know the people who are likely to breach are the Minister of Finance or people in the ministries, as in top public offices. And when they breach that law, their fine is 3,000. When they breach that law, that affects our finances. That affects us a lot more. Their fine is 3,000, or they could get to spend some less than a year in jail.